Hey Scorpio, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading. For this one, I thought I'd bring in some different perspective for you. It's going to be, for those of you that follow the channel, it's going to be done a little bit differently to hopefully bring another layer to the reading, all right? So as usual, for this one, I'll be placing your energy on the left and your person's on the right, but energy is interchangeable, so choose what side resonates with you. We're going to have a look in this reading and see what the blockages are in the connection. So for those of you that, this can work for whether you're in connection still with someone or in a relationship or whether you've disconnected. All right, so it's going to be more universal in that way. But we're going to have a look and see what could be in your energy that's blocking things from moving forward and your person's, okay? And then we're going to get you some advice from Spirit. And even the advice section will be, it'll be a little bit more of a cross-watchers read as well. So they'll be able to get some advice on moving forward with the Scorpio collective. All right, let's have a look. What are the current blockages in this connection? Where is Scorpio's energy at? Is there anything that may be blocking them from moving forward or having things come into fruition? All right, so Scorpio, you have the Knight of Cups. Could be doing with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've got the Three of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. I knew it before we pulled it. Air energy again. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So guys, what I'm seeing here is communication is a factor, okay? There is a lot of love here on your side and also on your person's side. We'll get that in a second, which will confirm. But what I'm seeing is a lot of love in this connection, but feelings not being expressed in a healthy way. So Scorpio, it could be, we'll get a look at this person's energy, but I feel like it may be hard for you to express to this person how you feel in a balanced way. It could be because of, you know, this person may be closed off. We'll get a deeper look, but I'm seeing communication in particular. Let's see what's on their side. What's the blockage on this person's side? We've got Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's communication. Seven of Swords and the Moon. Could be dealing with a Cancer or again an air sign. Okay. So, I'm getting so many different storylines here. All right, Scorpio, this person also has a fear of opening up and communicating. I feel like this is the blockage on both ends again. This person has their guard up. I feel like both of you have past hurts that don't allow you to really speak what's on your mind. So things are getting bottled up and kept in. Now, it could be from this connection, but some of you are in a newer connection, and it could be from past relationships and connections where this is being brought into the equation, okay? But I do feel like there's a lot that's being left unsaid in this connection, and there's a lot, even though there's been communication, we can see that, but it hasn't been clear, it hasn't been decisive, it hasn't been, there's no clarity, I feel, on both ends. So I feel like both of you, whether you're in connection or not, have been able to unable to truly express yourself. And I feel like Scorpio, on your end, there's a fear of being open and vulnerable with this person, possibly because they have hurt you before, but again, could be because of a previous connection. And this person also has trouble, and they try and express themselves in a way where you're kind of getting like skewed answers, things that don't quite make sense. So I feel like that you have to open that airway, because I feel like both of you, there could be a lot of confusion that comes up in this connection, a lot of like you might think that they understand what you're saying, they may think that you understand what they're saying. Yeah, Tower and Five of Pentacles. And what ends up happening is there's these breakdowns that happen every so often. So have like okay, so this is what happens. There's a fallout, things come crashing down, you come together, you express yourselves to a degree, you're open, you are able to heal the situation, and then what happens is you fall into that trap of not wanting to it's like a cycle, a repetitive cycle, and it keeps leaving you guys with foundations crumbling and coming apart and then coming back together. So there needs to be a real focus. Yeah, and I've got the star at the bottom of the deck, could be dealing with an Aquarius, that you keep those airways open, all right? Scorpio, you may feel like you can't express yourself to this person as well. Star wanted to pop out, so I'm going to put it down. You may feel like you're unable to express yourself to this person because it may be hard for you sometimes to express without getting overly emotional or getting into an uncomfortable space. Again, it's this thing of vulnerability. Whereas your cross-watcher tries to give you little bits and pieces, but they struggle as well, all right? So that's the message that comes through. There's a lot of things that, and sometimes I feel like in this connection as well, things get swept under the rug and they're not addressed. So it's really important that, you know, if there's an issue going on or there's something that's been said or done, whatever it is, that you guys address it pretty much straight away. Don't allow it to linger and fester in, you know, in the mind space, right? Because then you overthink it, you create something that's not truly there, and all that stuff sort of comes up. So it's important to like nip it in the bud, all right? I just heard someone could be trying to give up smoking. That's a psychic message that comes through. Could be you or your person, could be dealing with a Leo as well. This person does want to have this conversation, okay? I feel like they have been, if you're still in connection, they've been skirting around the idea. And if you're not in connection currently, they have been watching you, trying to gauge your energy in some way to see if you'd be open to hearing them out, okay? Yeah, this avoidant, see what I mean? I can't make this stuff up, guys. I feel like your person, they do avoid things generally. They may have, some of you I've got, they've been played in the past, and so, you know, there's been some sort of betrayal around them in the past, and so they're very closed off and guarded. But others of you, I don't feel like this person knows how to be in a functional, healthy relationship. There's a lot of love between you two, definitely. The Knight of Cups is there, right? It's there, but I don't feel like this person has been in a healthy connection. So they're also learning how to open up and speak and so forth, okay? Yeah. I feel like it's hard as well for you guys to be open with this person, because you may feel like they may put up like a facade where they act like everything's okay and they kind of bottle things up, so they're not addressing things. Geez, this reading is so confronting, Scorpio. I have to say it's like very intense and different levels in this one, but I think it's good because it's pretty straightforward, and I feel like it's going to be good for you and any cross watchers for the Scorpio collective. All right. Some of you may find that you're emotionally eating at the moment as well, or trying to stabilize your energy. Generally, if you're craving sweet things, it's because you are craving that love from someone and that emotional intimacy and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like that could be you or your person, Scorpio. That's a psychic message that comes through as well. But I do see healing in this connection. And you guys might already know that because you tend to be in this cycle of coming together and then breaking apart. But just make sure that you guys are keep those airways open, you know. Some of you may even have mentioned about going to counselling, and this person may have been reluctant. Whatever it is, there needs to be open communication. I keep drumming it in because each card keeps falling out with communication. All right, we're going to grab some advice for you, Scorpio, and then also grab some advice for this cross-watcher. Let's see advice for my Scorpios, please. The hardest thing to be open and vulnerable with someone, and especially if this is someone you've had to forgive, or somebody that's hurt you multiple times, it's really hard. But the thing is, it's not going to work unless communication is the biggest factor in any relationship, not even just romantic. So it's really important. All right, your advice is surrender. I can release my need to control. Loneliness, I know that I am never alone. Patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Relationships, I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And trust, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yeah. it's really, again, I know I'm banging on about it, but it's important to speak your truth. Trust that how you feel. If you have been hurt by it could even be that this person's hurt you and you haven't actually expressed to them how they've made you feel, you know. It's really important that you do that and you trust that your feelings are valid regardless of what anybody else thinks. Your feelings are your feelings, okay? So make sure you stand in your truth and just know that this is required. Be patient with yourself and be patient with the process of opening up and learning to express yourself, all right? Let's see, because you do end up, when you can't express yourself and tell others how you feel, how they make you feel, you know, all of that, it is a very lonely place because you feel cut off. You haven't been able to project that. It gets bottled up and you feel misunderstood. You feel all of those things, all right? So let's see what your person has. I'm sure it'll be something similar. Okay, Temperance wanted to fall out. It's not supposed to be here. It's from another deck. So you could be dealing with a Saggy for some of you. For others of you, the message that I'm getting from that as well is two things. One, some of you could, if you're disconnected, I hear you guys, I see you guys reconnecting by November, December. Others of you have already disconnected in November, December, and what I'm seeing for the general here is that there does need to be a balanced exchange in this connection. Both of you feeling safe, all right? And there is going to be balance brought back. Your person has health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Humor, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And abundance, I'm a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Scorpios, I think this came up in your weekly read last week for your person. I do feel like this is somebody who has been really shut down in the past. Again, I'm getting that whole dysfunctional thing. So this person has got a really high wall up, right? They're adamant that they're not going to be hurt again or mistreated again. It's part of their boundaries and learning self-love and all that sort of stuff. So this could be for those of you dealing with someone with a wall up. Again, there's so many different timelines and storylines in this one. Some of you are dealing with someone like that. It is because this person doesn't want to be made a fool of again, all right? So cross-watcher, Scorpio cross-watcher, know that you can't be fully go into anything with your guard half up, half down. It's imperative to have healthy boundaries in all your relationships, but you have learnt the lessons from the past. You know what you will and won't accept, and I think I said this in the Pisces reading, so some of you could be dealing with one. You know what you will and you won't accept. You know who you are. You know what you deserve. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, and trust that you can go into another relationship and be open. This Scorpio does have a lot of love for you, and it's the only way that you're going to actually truly be happy, because as long as your guard is up in that way, because you're coming up in Queen of Swords energy where you're defensive and you're afraid, whether it's you've had, you know, past situations or in this connection, if you go up with your guards up, you can't truly love anybody and you can't truly allow love to come in. So you're blocking your own abundance, you're blocking your own happiness, you're blocking things from really expanding and growing in this connection. So you have to make a call. If you're going to go into this connection, it has to be fully and openly, all right? So I hope that resonates with you. This one's very intense, Scorpio. Please drop your comments in the comments box. If you'd like to book a personal, my details are in the description box below. I love you guys, and I'll catch you all very soon. Namaste.